these proprietary models where the data is in an owned platform, what we see is a bunch of mediocre products from that one vendor where it's not their core focus, it's not what they really want to be doing, the market's demanding it, and so instead of opening up and allowing the best in class to play ball, they just offer their own half-heartedly, and then often they kill it a few years in because they realize that like it's actually not a good idea to offer products that you don't care about or believe in. And then you have, the owner sitting there with a defunct platform and their data that they never really had access to, they still don't have access to, and now they still have to go find a third party partner to deliver the value. Do y'all see that same sort of process play out?
Absolutely, and you end up with either mediocre products or just like this kind of Frankenstein stitched together solution set where a customer is forced to sort of work across silos to find the kind of medley of platforms that deliver what they're after in a really disconnected way, and just kind of reinforcing that inefficiency that we're all struggling with in general. So yeah, we see that. We think it's unacceptable, especially in a world like distributed energy resources, a broad space with a lot of technical applications and just sort of general business challenges. Like the traditional, let's say, data acquisition system provider and asset management platform solution provider, they're doing just that, right? They're helping companies aggregate basic data, monitor data, and make decisions on sort of portfolio economics and investment decisions or priorities. And so that's one really important thing, but we're evolving, right? And we're trying to drive to this kind of ability to aggregate assets and then take those aggregations and do things with them, like participate in, new and upcoming or legacy grid services and markets. And these are things, when I say up and coming and evolving, it's like some of these things don't even exist right now. They're being defined as we speak. So there's this need to really be nimble and agile in the way that we put this tech to work. And it goes without saying that when you're sort of boxed in by a legacy vendor, you're setting yourself up to move slower than your competition. It's not acceptable. And increasingly, customers are moving away from that model.